Hi, I'm Christina Haas. I was born in Redwood City. I'm from the Bay Area though. Grew up in Fremont. I have 6 children. They're a blessing. They're the reason why I'm alive today. I was molested as a child. I was 11 years old, and my favorite brother molested me. I was 11 when it happened and 13 when I told her. My mother, her exact response when I told her the information was, "So what? It happened to me too." So when I turned 18, I'm the first guy that, told me he loved me. It was very easy for me to run from home. And that's what I sought out comfort. I sought out love. I wanted to be loved. And so I met this man. I thought he was great. My family loved him. Everybody loved him. And I struggled with pregnancy. I didn't get pregnant for 8 years before I had my first son. But once I had my son, nobody came to the hospital to see me. Nobody showed up. And didn't know why. There was no answers. I got sat down and told that he had exposed himself and touched himself in front of my mother, my sister, and my sister-in-law. And it was one of those things that you can't get that out of your head. Every time I had a child, I found out another person that he had done that to. I literally was trapped there with just the same person that hurt me was the same person comforting me. So I was not in a good place. I had these boys and I was working. I supported us the whole time. He never held a job for more than 2 months. I had an ectopic pregnancy. My baby got stuck in my tube. Emergency surgery. I was bleeding to death. So now I'm tubeless. I have 1 tube only. And upon learning that, it tore me up. I mean, come on. So it's an ugly background. It's not anything I'm proud of. Fast forward to December 2020. I'm having a conversation with my son, and he says, I don't want to take showers at Dad's anymore because he makes me face the wall and he jiggles my butt for 5 to 10 minutes, and I don't like it. And I was very upset. I was terrified. Emergency custody order. I hid out in Milpitas for a month or so. They were doing the homeschooling thing at the time, so I definitely, I just kept him there. I didn't call him, didn't answer his calls. I followed everything. I got a lawyer, and at the end of the day, judge said, nope, you better return the children or you're gonna be in trouble. It was out of my hand. I had to give my kids back. I got into a car accident, and my daughter was in my car, and that's something that I live with every day. I don't forget it. I got into that car accident. That's how I ended up here, because they referred me to this place. This place has shown me a lot more love than my own family. So when I had my accident, I had lacerated the placenta and my liver as well. So I was in the hospital for a good month and a half, where they had me on painkillers. So when I got out and started coming here, I was gonna start drug testing. My ex was on the meeting, and he goes, well, she's on drugs now, look at her. Now I messed up. So now I look like he's credible for everything because his stuff is not out there, but mine is now. So I stopped taking my pain meds because whatever, to see my kids. I just want peace. I want my kids to be safe, but they're in the hands of my ex-husband. But a lot of the reason why I have my sanity today is that they just listen to you and hear your perspective. We're not born damaged. We're not born with trauma and addictions. We don't crave something to avoid to be filled. We're not born like that. Just having that stability, that comfort of people hearing you and listening to you, that's been enough for me here.